Then I also, on my thumbs, this is for a different request for the Bay 519. I have two different types of like turquoise color. On this thumb, it's really only one coat, so another coat would brighten the color, but it's an Insta-Dry called Blue Streak. I've had this one for a pretty long time. And then I also have on this one is this Revlon Top Speed called Tidal Wave. This one is even older, so I don't even know. I don't even know how old it is. But anyway, that's what these are. And the Bay 519 wanted to see black leopard print over turquoise. So I'm just going to do it on the thumbs just to show you. And let me just do that real quick. Let's do that with that new Wild Shine. Well, probably not new to anybody else, but it's new to me. So I'm going to say new. Newest bottle. I'm telling you guys, I seriously have to cut myself off from buying more polish right now. I've bought so many recently, it's like kind of a sickness. I need to stop. I'm sure some other of you people are also experiencing that as well, so I know I'm not alone. So we're in our Stop Buying Polish support group. Join me, will you? So let's try this on my other thumb. And there it is. I always like the black and the teal together, but I figure if I have a request for it, you might as well show it. So here it is. Kind of pretty, so you can imagine it being on all my fingers. Kind of fun. So there's that one. Okay, so now for the next thing that I'm going to show is for Marcia. I hope that I got that right. She wants to see Tronica polishes versus Enfuo in terms of stamping, I believe. As you can see first, I'll compare this Enfuo to the China Glaze. In the bottle, they look almost identical. Seriously, it's pretty hard to tell which one would be better holographic-wise. It's not until you apply them that they look different. I have no idea if this stamps well. I'm not really sure if this one does. This one sort of does because of the color underneath, and I'm going to just test this one too. So I figured I'd just test them all using the same image over white just so that we have a very simple base color to compare. I'm just going to use this little Sunshine from the very first Bundle Monster plate, number 1, just so we have a solid comparison. So first I'm going to start with the Tronica polish called Hologram, and we'll just see if that stamps. I mean, for sure you're not going to get any kind of bright over-the-top image because it's pretty much a clear, oh my gosh, you can't even see this in the camera. You can barely see it on the finger. So I wouldn't recommend this as a stamper unless maybe you're doing it over a dark color. In fact, I might even try repainting these nails with a darker color. Okay, so I know this is messy, but I just went ahead and painted just one coat of this Express Finish in Crimson. I don't even know if you can read that. So just so I have a darker base to start with. And we're going to try this Tronica hologram polish again. Okay, still can't see the image too well. I mean, you can kind of tell, but yeah, not really a great stamping polish. Therefore, I also expect that the Enfuo is not going to stamp well either, but we're going to give it a try just to see what happens. Okay, that one actually stamped a little bit better. I'm not going to lie. I think it kind of did, but I'm not really seeing much of a holographic of this. I think it's pretty much kind of ruined by the fact that it's got such skinny lines in the image. So I would rule out the silver holographics as stamping polishes. That's just my personal opinion. If you like the way these look, then, you know, have fun. Alright, moving on. We're going to try this Tronica polish. Now, I have actually stamped, I think, with one of these reddish pink ones. This one's the Hyper Haute. And I think that this one, because of the deep color on the base, that this actually will stamp decent. I'm just going to stamp that over white. See that? It stamps pretty well. And it's got a decent shimmer. I'm not really seeing a whole lot of holographic stuff going on with it. But it stamps pretty decent as far as color-wise. So I would say it has maybe slight shimmer. But you know, if you have such a hard time finding these polishes anyway, you know, I don't know if I would waste it putting it on stamped images, just because, unless maybe it's a full nail image, maybe that would do a better job. So let's go ahead and try the blue. This one is called High Def. And just for the sake of argument, let's try a full nail image, or a more full nail image. We'll just try this one here off of the BM223, just so that we have more coverage, and we'll see if we get more shimmer off of it that way. We'll put the polish over. And because I don't really care if it's in line, I'm just going to do it quickly. Okay, it stamps decent. Again, over this white, I'm just really not seeing any kind of shimmer. And I don't think it has anything to do with the drying. So they stamp okay, not really great. The holographic effect is somewhat ruined by the fact that it's such a thin layer. I really think you need to get more thickness so it has a chance to have all those little holographic particles that are in there. I think you need more of those to get a holographic effect, which is probably why these aren't really working. But that's my theory. So anyway, that is another test. That's another request. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope this one helps. If you have any other requests that you'd like for me, certainly leave them. You can leave them in the comment sections below. You can leave them on my So Guess What 11 Facebook page. I do keep a list of the requests, and even if I don't get to them immediately, they will be written down, so I will try to keep track of them. I'll do my best to get to all of them. I can't guarantee, but I will do my best. So anyway, if I can knock out 4 in one video, then maybe I will be able to get to all of them. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. My next video is going to be a nail tutorial, so stay tuned, okay? Thanks again. Bye.